Kaushik. Kaushik.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me. T1, T2, T3 or SR, anything, whatever you have calculated. You have answered in the Google Classroom?
Yes, ma'am.
Then you know the answer, na? Because you have answered. So tell me. You people have copied these equations very nicely, each one having the same answer. So what is the T1 value here? Q1, Q2 dash, Q2, Q3. So all are 1, 1, 1. So this second term will become 1. And what is the first term? First term will become 1 or 0?
0.
0. So 0 odd with 1 will be 1. So your T1 will be 1. What about T2?
1.
T2 will be also 1. Q2 bar
1.
and Q3 bar is 0 and 0. Q1, Q2 is 1 and 1, so 1. So T2 is also 1. What about T3?
0.
T3 will be 0. How here? Q2 will be 1, no? If Q2 is 1,
T2, T3 is also 1, ma'am.
correct. So T1, T2, T3 all are 1, 1, 1. So for T flip-flop, if my input is 1, 1, 1, all flip-flop 1, flip-flop 2 and flip-flop 3 all are in toggle condition. So all the 3 flip-flop will toggle. And what do you mean by toggle? Toggle means all will become opposite of the previous state. What is previous state? 1, 1, 1. So what will be the next
It will
state?
become 0, ma'am. 7 will become 0.
All will become 0. So then what will happen? This 7 will come here. From 7 it is coming to 0 for T flip-flop. Right? Now let us check for the other case. If present state is 4, no? Our other thing was 4, right? So now let us again see the equation which all of you have written very nicely in your Google Classroom. But now nobody is answering. Okay, now it is 1, 0, 0. So Q1 is 1, Q2 bar is 1 again. I got a 1 here. Q2 and Q3 are 0 and 0, right? So Q2, Q3 are 0 and 0. So this
We
term is
get
0.
0 for that, ma'am. 1, 0, 0. Everything. For T1, T2, T3, we'll get 1, 0, 0.
Is it? Have you calculated?
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
so let me check myself also. T1 is 1, I understood. T2 is 0, you are telling, no? So Q2, Q3 are 1 and 1. Q2 bar, Q3 bar, no?
Yes, ma'am.
So Q2 bar, Q3 bar means this term becomes 1, right? Right?
Yes, ma'am. It's 1.
So Q2 bar and Q3 bar will become, both will become 1 and 1 because Q2 and Q3 are 0 and 0. 4 means 1, 0, 0, na? So 0 and 0. So Q2 bar, Q3 bar becomes 1. Q1 and Q2, because Q1 is 1 and Q2 is 0, this will become a 0. So 0 odd with 1. So T2 is also 1, right? So T1 is 1, T2 is also 1. What about T3? Q2 is a 0, Q1 bar is a 0, Q3 is a 0. So T3 will be 0, right? So T1, T2 is 1, flip-flop 1 and flip-flop 2. These two will toggle, right? Flip-flop 3 is memory. In T flip-flop, either it is toggle or memory. So flip-flop 1 and 2 means your Q1 and Q2 will be toggling. So 1 will become 0 and 0 will become 1. And Q3 is a memory. So 0 will remain 0. So what do you see? From 4 it will go to 2. So means here. 7 is going to 0, 4 is going to 2. So is it a self-correcting counter? Yes or no? Is it a self-correcting counter or not?
Yes, ma'am.
So I will write in a different fashion. From 7, it will go to 0. I am showing this for T flip-flop. From 7, it is going to 0. And from 4, it is going to 2. So I should write my 4 here. From 4, it is going to 2. So this is also a self-correcting counter. Now SR flip-flop answer will be posted, should be posted in Google Classroom by all of you. Today I will put that question. Okay, everything if I do, you people will not do anything. Majority are in a dormant state now because attendance is also taken, right? Anyway, so this is all about self-correcting counter. Now, I am waiting for a condition when the self-correction is not happening, then what we should do? You should know that answer also. Now, I will give you that answer. The answer is, if a situation comes where this self-correcting is not happening on its own, then what we are supposed to do? Then we need to go back to our excitation table. Okay, we should go back to our excitation table. I will show you that. Okay, so you remember you had made this truth table on your own, this excitation table. So this excitation table, this excitation table. In this excitation table, what you can see is, are you able to see the screen with the excitation table? Okay, see in this excitation table, your 6 states are only coming, no? Which we had designed in the last class. So what you are supposed to do, if at all, this correction is not happening, so here we need to write extra states. Here we need to write extra states. Extra states means apart from these things, we will have to write 7 and 4 also. Okay, we will have to add those two rows. We will write present state as 7 and next state is your wish. You can bring it to any number which is there in your actual counter. Are you understanding what I am saying? If you put a 7 here and maybe you put a 5 as the next state, same way if you can put 4 here and again 5 as the next state, or whichever number you like to make it. So what will happen? The design will change to a foolproof design. If we make such design, we will not have to bother about whether it is self-correcting or not. We will only make everything perfect and correct for ourselves. Are you understanding the logic behind what I am saying? It I will show you with the so your excitation table will have more number of rows. It will have more number of rows and it is based upon the user. If the details are not given in the question saying that you can make the self correction or make the state from this non-listed states of the counter, if it is not given in the question, you can decide anything on your own. From 7 it can go to any number whichever you like. From 4 it can go to any other number which you like. Okay, so the change will happen in the way we will have extra. Here we will be writing extra. Your 7 will come, and let us make it go to 5. So your next state 5 will come. And for the other one, it was 4. So one more extra state will be added here. And then you can make it go to 5 only, or let us make it go to any other number. Let I make it go to 2. So, and the way you designed all this JK equation, all that will remain same. Okay, so this is the change. If the examiner says that you need to design a counter which takes care of unlisted state also, a foolproof counter if you have to make, then you can't leave any state in the truth table. You will have to make this 7 and 4 also. If the examiner says that design a counter and analyze whether it is self-correcting or not, in that case you will not have to add these things. You will have to keep this as it is, and then after that the analysis, what I have shown here, analysis to see whether it is self-correcting or not. And once you see that it is self-correcting, you will have to draw your diagram in such a fashion to show that it is self-correcting and from which state it is going to which state for its correction. So you saw that counter design was same only, but the self correction is happening in a different way. JK it happened differently, D it happened differently, T it happened differently. Now SR you can check and see whether it is happening or not. So I hope it is clear. Yes, tell me, do you understand what do you mean by self-correcting counter, and what can be done to make a foolproof counter where self-correcting analysis is not required itself? That part is clear? See here, this diagram they have given. Complete state diagram for synchronous mod 6 counter. This they have done for JK flip-flop. So you can see from 7 it is coming to 5. From 4 it is coming to 2. So this is your self-complete state diagram. Okay, we are not missing any state. So this finishes your counter part of your syllabus, and next we will have to start with the Mealy and Murray model, that is state machine design and construction of state diagram. That is even more complicated. We will see that in the next class.